Of me being one of them, the beauty of crystals and the history that so many crystals do possess. This is made specifically for you, but I will tell you this. We have never offered these at a weekly deal drop special like we're sharing with everyone today at under $90. When we launched these, they were $169. We may have even had them an event priced at maybe $149, but Jay, no way, no how. $89. Listen to me. The necklace, it's an 18¼ inch sterling silver necklace with a 2 3/4 inch extender, would be way more than $89.98. But then you have one of the coolest, and I'm just holding one of the clear quartz. That is one of the options. You have rose quartz, or look at the labradorite.
Labradorite.
Oh, wow.
The only one that's not an actual natural crystal that we actually cut the crystal in shape is labradorite. Doesn't come in crystalline form. Okay, the rose quartz, this is a natural crystal. The same thing Lenny's holding there. That's it. That is the material. That is the raw material that we cut the clear quartz from on this. The reason I do that, bring it, is actually show you that these are really natural materials, natural quartzes. In the case of the clear quartz, the white quartz, and the colored quartz, the rose quartz. We also did this in amethyst, but we don't have that. This is, again, it's one of those things that this is like a flashback in time for me. Back in the 80s, I made a lot of crystalline, natural crystal jewelry. And I did a lot of one-of-a-kinds. I even did decorative items. I did bowls. I did belts. I did these belts that were like copa belts with crystals. So I've always enjoyed working with them. And I will tell you right now that it is no fantasy that they are an energy source, right? If you think about it, you know, there's watch movements that are quartz movements,
yes.
Right? Well, there's a reason for that. They have a natural energy to them. This is something that, you know, we were designing one day. We were kind of playing around, and I had a whole bunch of natural crystals on my desk in front of me. And I thought, you know, it's been forever since we've done anything like this and we designed anything. But we didn't want to do what we used to do back in the day, which was basically take a silver cap, or we would take a silver finding, drill a hole and attach it to the crystal, and then you just wore the crystal. We wanted to do something a little bit more upscale, you know, something that really was a little bit more finished. And that's what we've done. So if you look at these are all sterling silver, handcrafted settings. They're all done by us. This is created from us from scratch. You've got 3 different choices. We had the amethyst sold out. So we have the clear quartz, we have the rose quartz, and you have that fantastic labradorite. And the labradorescence in this labradorite is just gorgeous. Over the top. This is one of the very few times that we actually included the chain in this. Now, I will tell you this. I've just told you that we make everything. In the case of the chain, okay, the finding that you're seeing there, the extender chain, the 2 3/4 inch extender, we make that. The chain itself, a friend of mine from Italy makes the chain. It's one of the very, very few things that we buy. I just not gonna, you know, try to get in the chain business. Yeah. He does an amazing job and was able to give us a really good value. So you have something here that's totally giftable, but it's also something totally wearable that you can wear literally on a daily basis, something you can just throw on. It's a great look. It's a very, very kind of, it's fun, it's powerful. Mm-hmm. I wore a quartz crystal around my neck for over a decade, guys. Over a decade, I wore a quartz crystal, one of my designs, and I still have that. And it's still in my collection. I don't wear it a lot. Every now and then I'll get it out and put it on. But it's just a great piece. And again, these are unusual in the fact that they're not just the normal crystal where somebody just hangs a veil from them.
Jay, I've always been very, very, very attracted to rose quartz. I have like all kinds of rose quartz and lamps and things like that of that nature. I love it. I love the calming effect of it. And you can really get into like all the background to all these different crystals and some of the meanings that they have. But we have a little shop here in the St. Petersburg area, and it's only crystals and beads, okay?
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, you couldn't get, and I love it because I'm fascinated by it, but a quarter of the size of a rose quartz or a clear quartz, forget, they wouldn't even have Labradorite, but my point is, for, less than $30. That's not the silver, that's not the finding,
that's just the
that's
crystal.
the crystal.
Right.
Okay, so when I tell you, you want to give a gift with meaning and such a personal touch, this is, again, for under $90 today. It's the best price we've ever offered. With FlexPay, here's where it really comes into play. It's $18 whenever your next billing statement is. But I'm not even saying we're going to have this out to you. We're going to have this out to you guaranteed by Christmas. You're gonna have this. So if you're talking about just one of the coolest gifts, and this is ageless, it's timeless, it's just something about I'm gonna look at this on Andressa and I'm like, okay, I need to talk to Andressa because she's wearing a crystal. That's one of the coolest settings I've ever seen. I wonder who made that for her. So whichever one speaks to you, whether it's that beautiful, and you know that it's always natural because it's always cool, right, to the touch, Jay?
Well, that is one of the things that you can tell, right?
Yeah, right.
When you get natural materials, put it up to your cheek. If it's not cool, I would be suspect. But you could have things like amber, right?
That aren't.
But the rule of thumb usually, if it's cool, it's a natural material, or that it's not glass. If you take glass, if you took a glass crystal and a natural quartz crystal and put one up to one cheek and the other, you would know which is which, right?
Yeah. You will.
The natural material will be much cooler than the glass because it's a conductor. So what you've got here, in a good point our producer brought up, can you wear this either way? Absolutely. You could actually flip it over and wear it the other way if you wanted to.
Right, and I want to show you, if you want the Labradorite, this could very well sell out in this presentation, but you'll see it just as more metal in the back.
You just have a different look.
It looks like butterfly wings to me, or
I like
angel
it,
wings.
like this because it's opened up and it's, but we did design it so that if you want to flip it over, you can, right? But these, and this is kind of what we do, and this is art of what we do. You can't go buy these anywhere else. There's no retailer that sells this or has this. This is a finding. This is a design. All the silver work and everything is custom done by us, right? We make this. We don't. This isn't something that we buy from a catalog. They're all created by us in our shop. They're all designed by us, and they're all custom done by us for you.
And let me ask you the bullet shape. First off, we do a lot of Labradorite. Never seen, and I love it. I love the shape of all of them, but of course, because you're chasing the labradorescence, right? When you're cutting Labradorite.
Okay, with the fire in the Labradorite, which is a very good point there, Lenny Bobini.
Well, you've taught me a lot, my friend.
Yeah, I got to quit teaching you stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, you see this, and that's what Lynn is referring to, the labradorescence. Okay, the only reason that that's even possible, the white quartz and the rose quartz, I showed you. That's why I brought the quartz crystal, right? These were natural quartz crystals. So the pink is what they call a colored quartz. This is the material that is formed from, right? Okay. They're natural. Labradorite does not grow like that, right? But they wanted Labradorite as one of the selections. So we figured out, okay, and this is the beauty of what we do, right? Because we are handcrafting it. We are making them from scratch by hand. So we selected the Labradorite. We cut the Labradorite, and you have to chase the fire in it. So we chase the fire so that when you lay it in there and you get that backlighting, you're going to get the maximum fire on it.
Well, and you can see that from every angle here, that we're just showcasing whatever your choice may be here. But you also receive, people are asking, am I getting the necklace? Yes, it's sterling silver necklace.
You get the whole deal. I mean, it's a complete deal. Not only that, okay, it's not just a sterling silver chain. So we could have just put a sterling silver chain on this. But instead, what we did is we put our 2 3/4 inch finding on it. So it actually has our finding. So what does that do? It gives you the ability to adjust it 2 3/4 of an inch, right? You can bring it up a little bit, and you can adjust it in 1/4 inch lengths. So if you wanted to wear it a little bit longer, you can wear it longer. If you want to wear it a little bit higher, you can wear it higher. It gives you that ability to make it really, to wear it and to show it the way you want to show it.
And we're just showing the earrings as well just a minute ago. They're also at a special, really special price, but I want to say I have fewer than 150 of the earrings in every one of the choices. So yes, the rose in the white, and then also in the Labradorite. So they're going to go very quickly with the 5 flex payments as well. That will obviously go back with that, but boy, are we busy right now. If you want the Labradorite, that's going to be your quickest and easiest. That's the ones that's going to end up selling out first. I went ahead, and it's funny because I was wearing I put the lapis, that brand new gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous lapis necklace on. I thought, okay, wait, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna match it back with the Labradorite. And it works. It absolutely works, but again, a whole different look, a whole different feel. So a handful of those. If you want the Labradorite in our weekly deal drop, boy, has that been popular. Rose quartz, again, serenity, beauty, clear quartz. It's just the magic, like you said. It's a
Actually, it's the stone of love.
It's the rose quartz, right?
Yeah, the rose quartz.
Yes. But then you were saying quartz because of the energy. I mean, just energy in
you
general.
know, quartz has an energy to it. You can see this. Okay, I want to point something out to everybody too. So, okay, I kind of dress her right now. You know, I always say a picture's worth 1,000 words, and this is the perfect example of it. You zoom back from Andressa, and you can see this is not little itty teeny beady itsy bitsy tchotchke crystal. I mean, this is a really, really substantial piece, a nice piece. You can really, really see it. Look at that. You know, the camera's probably a good 10, 15 feet back from Andressa. Look at the size of this. So it's not some little tchotchke crystal hanging around your neck that nobody's going to see.
That's a little over 2 inches, the actual, the quartz,
and
the stone.
Again, they're all hand done from the natural quartz crystals and the natural Labradorite rough.
Oh boy, $18, what a cool gift to give. Also, you know what you can do? You can do delivery direct as well. So if you're sitting at home saying, okay, my sister loves crystals, my sister loves energy, loves doing all that, you know, back up the folklore and what they stand for, I want to send this to her, you bet you can. You can send it right off, delivery direct, we'll bill to you, it'll be there before Christmas, and you have one of the coolest gifts. And the necklace also included. So many times you get the pendant, it's like, oh, now I gotta find a chain. No, the 20-inch necklace is also going to be included. I'm sorry, the 18-1/4-inch necklace with the 2 3/4-inch extender in the back, so you can actually extend it down to 20 inches or however you want to do it. But then also at the same time, inquire about the matching drop earrings because those are getting super, super limited. And I agree with you. Whoever did the design, were you the designer on this?
I didn't design this.
I love the gallery.
But it was designed in-house by that. Yeah, you know, like, they did an incredible job on this. I will tell you this right now as far as energy. I'm in the process right now of making crystal bowls.
Ooh.
I'm doing it. No, it's something I'm doing, right? And I'm really learning a lot about what. No, they're going to be just private. And I'm not going to be able to. I mean, they would be thousands of dollars, but they're large crystals. And I did my first small bowl not too long ago. It takes a long time, but you can actually. It's really weird when you're working with it. You actually feel the energy of the material.
So cool.
You know, of course, I'm dealing with the crystal that I'm carving right now. You know, it's about like this big around. I got a huge slice from it. I'm making a bowl. It's a natural crystal, and then I'm carving it. I'm trying to leave the outside natural, and then I'm carving out the bowl. But quartz, I have to tell you guys, it's not like there's just anything that will cut it. I have these diamond bits that I'm using to cut it, and you have to be really careful because you don't want to put too much pressure. You'll crack the crystal because it's so hard. But you just kind of carve it out. It's definitely a labor of love.
I bet. Well, you have to take a picture of that too, Jay. All righty. Well, we are very, very busy, and I'm so happy for you for a special personal gift to give to you, or to treat yourself to, or someone that you love. All right. Let's also mention the drop earrings done in that same fancy bullet shape, that beautiful gallery with the sterling silver that's open to you and able to see the Labradorite, the Labradorescence. You can see the brilliance and the sparkle and the crystals and the clear.